Hey there, welcome to Fanboy 101. It's my vlog channel where I get to express all of my feels in video form. If you don't know me already, my name is Tark Kyle. I prefer to go by Kyle. It's long, complicated, and probably really boring, so if you can't deal, I'm sorry. I'm a writer at hypeable.com. I'm on a couple podcasts, Hype Podcast, Vampire Hype, a lot of hypes, Orphan Black Chat, book hype, like I said, a lot of hypes. But I have my own channel because I just need to express all of my feels in a place where I don't have to worry about, upsetting too many of my co-hosts with how ridiculous I am, because I'm pretty ridiculous. I'm a Steric shipper. I mean, I'm fairly ridiculous. When Teen Wolf happened last week and Styles penetrated Scott with the little sword thing, the first thing that came to mind was, I always imagined Scott and Styles penetrating each other, but it was not like that. So, that alone should probably explain how ridiculous I am. So, I like a lot of fandoms. I watch over 35 television shows, and that number is slowly growing. I know it's a lot, but I can't help it. I just have a lot of feels, and I like crying, so I really like the emotional shows. Like, when someone dies, I'm like, ugh, but it's great. And that's why I love Teen Wolf. Like, this little tidbit right now, this little video you're watching is just going to be focused on Teen Wolf. I'm going to have other focuses on different television shows on this channel, so keep tuned, stay tuned, I guess is what the saying is, and I'm sure you'll probably hear something about your favorite fandom. I just wanted to talk about two things today for Teen Wolf. I'm not going to go over the whole, episode rant thing. You can listen to Not Another Teen Wolf podcast for that. It's a great Teen Wolf podcast. I just want to talk about Styles and shipping. Those are the two things I want to talk about. You can probably guess why I want to talk about Styles and shipping, but you know what? Styles, I have to say, his character arc is amazing. Just the way that Dylan O'Brien is able to portray Dark Styles is fantastic. When I saw Dark Styles for the first time, this was my reaction. Ooh. I mean, come on, he's pretty hot. Like Dark Styles is the best Styles. Like, he's amazing. And so, when I got to see Dylan O'Brien portray Styles in kind of like that really weird thing where he's just like, I can't do it, so don't blame me. But, that whole little scene thing was amazing. It was great. And I think that we are focusing a lot on his, romance and the way that his character is set up to be bisexual. And I think while that's, amazing and that's fantastic, and that's given a lot of hope to the Steric shippers, I think that we shouldn't focus on just that aspect of Styles. I think there's so many other aspects of Styles that we can be focusing on. The fact that he's going to be bisexual or is hinted to be bisexual, whatever, is awesome. And I think a lot of focus has been on Styles and him being bisexual, which is great for the show. I wrote an article on Hypeable about why a bisexual Styles would be just better for the show and better for the character in general. But I think the great thing about Styles is Styles, not who he's, kissing or, penetrating or whatever, but just the fact that he exists as a character who is able to kind of keep everyone level for the most part, and he's kind of like that human character that is so crucial to the world without actually having to have any kick-ass hunter abilities or supernatural abilities. If you watch Vampire Diaries, there's a character named Matt Donovan who's completely normal and human, and he's able to help out in the way that he kind of keeps the show grounded from being this overly done supernatural thing. And I think that's more important for styles is just styles being styles, not styles being steric or Stydia or something, you know? Like, anyway, that was my little rant for the day of styles. And that brings me to shipping, which is not about steric, even though you probably thought it was about steric. I think shipping is a huge deal in fandom in general, so this can be applied to any of my fandoms, whether that's Vampire Diaries, Teen Wolf, House of Cards. I don't know who you ship in House of Cards, if anyone ships anyone in House of Cards, but in general, I've learned that when someone ships someone, don't hate. This isn't Pirates of the Caribbean. We aren't here to go like pew, 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 to like other ships and like claim their goods for our own. Like, we're just in a massive sea of fandom, and we should be like sailing along the ocean of fandom and being like, oh, look, there's a Stydia ship. Hey guys, nice. How's it going? Instead of going, oh, it's Stydia. Oh my goodness, we have to like kill you. Like, I mean, come on. I think fandom is important because it brings us together, and whenever fandom starts kind of separating, whether it's because of canon in the show, like something's done and people don't agree or people agree, I think it's fine for people to argue and to debate, but to like say someone is less of a person because they don't ship something or because they don't agree with something that's happening in a show, it's not cool. So let bygones be bygones. Let us ship whatever we want to ship and be done with it, you know? Those are really the only two Teen Wolf things that I really wanted to talk about today and kind of introduce myself into the world of fandom. Putting this in the Tumblr tag on the Steric tag, so hey guys, hi Stydia shippers if you're also watching, I love all of you guys. I love fandom. That's my job. I write for fandom, and I don't write there because I just want to write for the sake of writing. I write there because I love fandom and I love covering fandom. I like bringing the face of a fan to the news coverage that we do at Hypeable. And if you haven't heard of Hypeable, it's great. It's like the best group of people ever. And I know I'm just advertising at this point, but Hypeable is news coverage by fans for the fans. So whenever someone wants to cover something, you have to be a fan of the show. We're not going to send someone out there to an interview who's never seen something and been like, so American Horror Story premieres next week, right? No, it actually is the season finale next week, and come on. Like, we're not going to do that. So that's my little Hypeable rant. If you like what I had to say, that's awesome. Subscribe to my channel. If not, that's cool. Whatever. I'm going to be here and posting videos every once in a while about different fandoms like Doctor Who, Sherlock, Teen Wolf, so many other fandoms, Downton Abbey, My Mad Fat Diaries, just everything. So I hope you like my video, I hope you like me, and I hope you subscribe, but if you don't, then that's fine. Whatever, man. I'll let bygones be bygones. I'll see you in the sea of shipping, and I'll be like, hey, I won't try to shoot you down, I promise. So that's it. I'm Kyle, and this is Fandom 101. Bye.